Right folks, welcome back to another brutal and honest food review. This is what we're hitting today. This is the Harry Ramsden's fish and chips for 4 people for approximately £14. It's available in Iceland. We've also got a couple of extras as well. We've got the mushy peas and we've got the chip shop curry. The whole thing costs less than 20 quid. Now, you can't be a proper chip shop chippy. And I always say, support your independence, make sure you get there when you can. And you know, they deliver so much more than just the food. They support people, they support jobs, etc. But I also know that the cost of living is absolutely through the roof. So can this provide a decent enough alternative for when your fish and chip craving is there, but it is a little bit out of reach? Unfortunately, these days, the average price of fish and chips varies a lot, but you're talking anywhere from about £8, £9 to £13, £14, £15 for fish and chips from a chip shop. They've got a lot of overheads to deal with in that one. So it's becoming more of a treat rather than a kind of staple. And being in England, this should be a staple. We'll have a little look at it in a second, but it's pretty straightforward. 40 to 50 minutes to cook in the oven. You ping the sauces and the mushy peas in the microwave, and then it's good to go. So, without further ado, let's check them out and then let's get cooking and let's get tasting. All right, let's start this off with the 2 little pots of mushy peas. So, I say little, I'm a northerner, so I do like mushy peas. So I do like a lot more in there than this, but it should do 4 portions for people, not a problem. Then we've got a curry sauce, same size pots as before. There we go. Again, should do the average person for the curry sauce, but again, being a northerner, I like a bit of sauce, so we'll see how far this stretches out. Now let's take a look at what's inside the box. So I'll pop it open, and there we go. So, they didn't come sealed, which is a bit odd. I thought they might have come packaged, but they are what they are. I suppose you get kind of fish in a normal box like that one. The box was sealed though, but there you go. So there they are. Just to give you kind of idea of the size in my hand, they're pretty large. I mean, look, they're not jumbo as you would expect. If you get a jumbo cod from a fish and chip shop, you get a lot bigger than that one, but they're actually a lot bigger than I expected. And you get a full bag of chip shop chips. Again, probably not as good as they come from the chip shop, but let's see how these turn out. Okay. And that's everything there. 40, 50 minutes. Let's get cooking. Let's get tasting. Okay, there you go. 4 fish and chips with a curry sauce all plated up there. Now, I gotta say, to be fair, it's not a bad sized piece of fish. Not a bad sized portion altogether. Are you going to get as many chips as you would do if you went to the chip shop? Absolutely not. And, you know, that's part of the fun of it, isn't it? Having a big plate of chips with it. But they've got to keep it conservative in some areas. But for the price of this one, less than 20 quid for the 4, judging by the hand size there. Plate's full. I think it's a good size meal there. But it's all in the taste, so let's get tasting. Right, so the portion is plated up and I've got some curry sauce to dip into there. So let's get chucking in. Curry sauce and a chip. It's chip shop curry sauce, quite spicy. Real kick to it. You often get mild curry sauces from a chip shop. Just be careful of that one. Very salty as well. It's that instant curry sauce that's in there that obviously, that's what it is. You know, you can't really get away from that, but there you go. We'll, yeah, not bad, not bad. What I will say is the mushy peas look a little bit worse for wear. They're a bit grim, but hey, doesn't matter. Try it anyway. Nothing special, nothing amazing, a little bit watery. This mushy peas, there's not really much flavour in them really, to be honest with you. Now the chips. These chips are just oven chips. They're not chip shop chips. They're nowhere near what you get in a chip shop. They've been cooked in the kind of, maybe the same kind of oil you get in a chip shop to make it sort of feel like it. But yeah, they're just oven chips really, to be honest with you. They look like it, they came out like it, and to be fair, some of them even got stuck to the tray in the oven. Let's give them a try anyway. Yeah. They're nothing special. It's just average. They're not chip shop chips though. They're definitely oven chips. And finally, the bit I've all been waiting for, the fish. Instead of getting the end piece, we'll get a little cut out the middle. That way, you can really test it. So, Let's give you a good look on the camera there. Atlantic cod, caught, frozen, etc. Crispy batter on the outside. It does look quite chunky, that batter, to be fair. Not quite the same as you get in a chip shop. I know I'm referring to that one, but you know, that is what it is, but let's give it a try anyway. The batter's light but crispy on there. None of that part is soggy actually, which is good. Sometimes it can get a little bit soggy underneath. It's not gonna be the same as you get from a chip shop, unfortunately. It's nice enough though, to be fair, and it is a large piece. So I'm quite happy with the kind of trade-off you've got. The price that you're paying for what you're getting feels about right. You're never gonna replace what you get in a fish and chip shop. It is what it is. But we are feeding, to be fair, we're feeding a family of 5 with this today because the baby's having some and there's 2 adults and 2 kids and there's no way the kids are going to finish this much. So for under 20 quid, we're having a fish and chip dinner. You're talking, you know, for 5 of us, you're talking 4 quid a head. You can't really complain at that, can you? So yeah, I quite enjoyed that. So value for money, good. The fish itself, not bad at all. Chips, they are just oven chips. And the mushy peas leaving a little bit to be desired, but I think this will suit a lot of people down to the ground. I'm gonna give this one, I'm giving this one a 7 out of 10.